Hi, and welcome to Three Questions with my buddy Jeff Chin with us from CertaPro Painters of Newton. Jeff, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Kevin. Glad to be on.
Jeff, let's start at the beginning. Tell us a little bit about the business.
Well, the business is it's pretty straightforward, but people do ask me, do I do interiors and exteriors, commercial or residential? And the answer to those questions are yes, I do. So be happy to help anybody that is looking for some services around that.
So Jeff, I want to start with external painting. So weather has a big factor in that. If it's really cold, it's probably not a great time to paint.
Yeah, absolutely. Paint has it needs a certain temperature, and we don't want to go below 40 degrees. So when we know that there's going to be some freezing temperatures or what have you, it's not a good environment to put paint on. So that's why you don't see exterior painting going on in the wintertime around New England. It just doesn't make sense. It's not good.
Makes sense. All right, let's come in the house now, Jeff. So I was joking with you before the show. Like, I might know what color I want, 50-50. I mean, like I said, what flavor of blue do you want? But what I really struggle with was when, my wife will say, well, it's high gloss, low gloss, flat paint. I don't know what it means. Can you help somebody, like, hey, this is the room I want to paint. Can you kind of guide them through, in this room, you would want to choose this option because?
Yeah. Actually, and I do like getting geeky about the paint because paint is not always just paint, right? So color is something that people know, but sheens, which we're talking about, it can be flat, which has no reflection, to high gloss, which has a lot more reflection. But the variation of flat to satin or eggshell to semi-gloss to gloss to high gloss has everything to do with how it keeps dirt off that surface. So that's why you see more high gloss on trims and things like that, because they tend to get a little more beaten up, whereas the wall itself can be flatter, and it's meant to kind of complement one another. So there's brand new product out there that is bacteria resistant and mildew resistant, and it's kind of an interesting area. But I don't get into that unless I know about what the customer is really looking for, and we go through some conversational topics about that and really get into that if needed, right? So.
No, it does make a big difference, like you said, in just having someone professionally painted. Because I think we've all done that, trying to save a couple bucks, and you go and paint the room, and first you get paint all over everything, which obviously costs you money because now you need a new couch because you dumped the paint on the couch. But it just really makes a difference when you go in and you see a room professionally painted. That's the image we're looking for. We want the walls to look nice and, and not have paint on the trim and everything else. So that's really the advantage, right?
Yeah, professional painting is more about efficiencies and the results, right? So yes, anybody can pick up a paintbrush and a roller, but I've seen many homeowners or do-it-yourself painters try to do it themselves, and then I get called and I see what they've been doing, and I said, well, we can usually fix it, right? But it's a little, I can sometimes gauge the disappointment in themselves when they try to do that, because it looks straightforward. And to be honest with you, it takes an understanding of the sequence of how things get done, and then also a dexterity of how much you can handle with a smaller brush or a roller or things like that can make the project faster and the results much better, right? But it's also understanding what you need to do to prep walls and surfaces to get that, the results that are really fantastic, right? So
Jeff, how about if you have somebody that wants to convert from wallpaper to paint? Can you help them with that?
Oh yeah, we do. A lot of our projects happen to be, because in the Boston area, in New England, we have a lot of historical homes, and through the decades, wallpaper is in, and some of the more contemporary homes, they want wallpaper installed. But when it's old new wallpaper and it can be multiple layers, we can go in and we get rid of all of it. And it's actually, we don't know what's behind that first layer. So it could be a lot of glue, it could be a lot of paper, all of that kind of stuff. And sometimes it can be a surprise that's not so welcomed in the project, but we definitely can take care of it and get really great results, by doing it right.
That's the key, because we've all tried to remove wallpaper and we didn't do it right, and we damaged the wall, and let's put a big gouge in the wall now. So we've all done that, unfortunately, and stuff. So
yeah, I've tried that myself too, but it takes practice, to do
that's
that
for
right.
sure. And that's why you hire a professional. Jeff, what's the best way for people to reach out to you? How can they learn more, my friend?
Well, you can go on my website. It's CertaPro with C, spelled CERTA .com. You can give us a call at 617-992-7188.
Jeff, I really appreciate you taking a couple of minutes to come on the show. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
All right. Thanks, Kevin. Good to see you.
Good to see you.